Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. So a couple more people hop in and really be talking about my spiritual journey. They keep cutting it out. They keep cutting it, muting certain ones and shit. So if y'all ain't watch my awakening, go back to part one. Don't go down through there. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much me just talking about my little spiritual journey when I woke up, what that did to me, what that did for me. Things I came to realize over these years. So I pretty much left off when I was in the military. So I'm still in reception, right? All right, so it's a thunderstorm going on, right? Quote unquote thunderstorm. But it's colors like I ain't never seen before. Like, so we got these big old wall lockers. You gotta go sit up on the wall lockers because the windows, they all the way at the top. It's a 64-man bay. So you gotta sit up on the wall lockers. I get up on top of the wall locker, look out the window, look at the sky. I see flashes of blue, red, purple, green, yellow, orange, just different colors. Every time, like, you know, that thunder hit or whatever, but it don't sound like thunder. It sound like, man, it sound like spaceships running into each other or something, man. I'm talking about, I can't really even describe it. It sound like celestials fighting. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm looking at everybody, they like, damn, that's a crazy little thunderstorm. Boy, I'm like, man, y'all think this shit a thunderstorm? Ain't nowhere in the world. You know, I don't even see no lightning in the sky. It wasn't even no lightning in the sky, y'all. Real shit. Every time you hear them noises, like something hitting or something up there fighting, you see the sky change colors, different colors. You know what I'm saying? I was in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri at this time. Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. So that's like the third, like, kind of weird thing that happened, like, in reception. This all in reception. I hadn't even made it to the real army yet, like, what we call the real army, you know what I'm saying, when you graduate basic AIT type shit. So, like, call that shit the real army. So, in the rubber pit, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go back because they had muted my video, but in the rubber pit, we got this little rubber pits like tires and shit, but they cut up into little small pieces. And that's where we go and do physical exercises and shit every day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, in the rubber pit, they were smoking us. So for those of y'all who don't know, in the military, when they smoke you, you know what I'm saying, we pretty much, they make you do exercises until they get tired type shit. You know what I'm saying? They got something they like to do called making the wall sweat. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when we in the bay, they'll start smoking our ass. Whatever exercise, you know what I'm saying? Relentless, relentless, relentless. Okay, boom. By the time we done, I promise every wall in that bitch gonna be drenched. Like, running. Like water running down them hoes. Making the wall sweat. You know what I'm saying? Found out the hard way what that was. But anyway, in the pit, they were smoking us. They were burning our air. I promise we was out there every bit of 2 hours, 3 hours. They just going at it, going at it, going at it. Push up position. You know what I'm saying? Get up, gotta do sit up, gotta do squats, gotta do this and that. You know what I'm saying? I had got to a point where, how can I describe this shit? It was like pins and needles all over my body. Pins and needles everywhere. At the same time, it was like pressure, like somebody was squeezing me. You know what I'm saying? And I felt this throughout my whole body. You know what I'm saying? But that was the only thing I could feel. It was like anything they threw at me, I was over that, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it, knocking out, knocking out, knocking out, knocking out, knocking out, you know what I'm saying? To the point where they started getting concerned type shit. They're like, damn. So they stopped, you know what I'm saying, telling me shit to do. I kept going though. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm turned up. I can't even stop. So they had to get a hold of it, you know what I'm saying, to pull me over to the side, you know what I'm saying? I'm just amped. Yo, let's go. Yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? They're like, nah, man, is your heart good? Is it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm good. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So they get me to sit down and shit. Like, so when I finally started like realizing like what was happening, you know what I'm saying? Like the best way I can kind of describe it is because it done happened to me a couple times type shit. Uh, like recently. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it a little bit better, but what was happening was, ooh, I ain't got no, let me see. I was I was coming into myself. Like, I don't know how to explain that shit, but we already know we more than what they tell us. My people, we ain't human. We already know that. We guys, we deities. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was coming into that. I was coming into myself to the point where nothing physical had an effect on me. Like, I was over that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that was like one of the first times I had went through that experience right there. So boom, fast forward, out of the military, I got a little deeper and deeper. At first, I was just on some like, okay, I had renounced my religious claims and shit like that. Then I got more on. I got more on. I want to know more knowledge. Like I want to know. I want to know. So I came across Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? So I was a Hebrew Israelite for a little period of time, and I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot through every phase, but I still didn't have an understanding of God body. I didn't have an understanding of what I was. See, when I had renounced religion, I renounced like God in general, like everything about it. Like it just wasn't real, like no belief at all type shit. So like I kind of cut off my spirituality a little bit. You know what I'm saying? In a way, I kind of cut off my spirituality. Well, but so I pretty much came across a couple people like during that phase type shit that kind of helped me get to the next point. You know what I'm saying? And the things I was learning from them, it was like it's kind of like it was two sided. Cause like on one side they was like Hebrew Israelite, on the other side it was like they was more on the witch side, more on the coming into different types of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. So I pretty much had to find my own balance. You know what I'm saying? Like I just got to find out where I got to fit in. You know what I'm saying? What am I here for? What's my role? What's my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? You know what I'm saying? When I got out the military, I was really like lost. I was lost in the sauce for some years, like 6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really know what to do with myself. I worked probably about 50 jobs, like no cap, like 50 different jobs, just all labor jobs, stuff like that. I got to be physical, moving around, something like that. Just keep my mind, you know what I'm saying, from wandering and shit. Like, but I ain't know what to do with myself. And I realized that when I was in there, I was placed under some spells. When I signed that contract, and I swore in and shit, I really signed my life over. You know what I'm saying? I ain't understand that at the time, but that's what you're doing. It's the same thing as signing that birth certificate. When you have a kid, or when your mama and your dad had you, they signed that birth certificate. They signed you over to your state, whatever state you from. Bam. You are now a member of the United States Corporation. United States Corporation. It says that on whatever document you want to pull out, your social, your birth certificate, whatever, your driver's license, it's gonna say that on there. So once I started realizing that and understanding more, I started being able to break a lot of those spells, right? And it's like I got some notes. It's like the non-mental, what is it called? I don't want to tell y'all no lies, so I gotta get my notes and shit. But it's like the non-mental. Hold on, I gotta get my paper. I gotta tell y'all that. Non-mental laws or something. Look through the notes real quick. Okay. It's called the non-mental weapons. You got power craving, willpower, perception, intelligence, fearlessness, persuasion, imagination, formlessness, and endarkenment. The non-mental weapons. Please go do your research on that. Look that up. That's some powerful shit right there. But so I start going deeper within myself. I really came across a bunch of people too, like Rashad Jamal, Free to God. A lot of people I follow on her. Just a lot of people in general that got some good knowledge. So I learned from everybody, and I use my discernment, you know what I'm saying, pretty much guide me where I'm supposed to go. But so non-mental weapons. Non-mental weapons. When I seen that, I was like, damn. Spiritual journey is like never done. It's never done. I don't care like what point you get to. You feel like you just made it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't ever done. If you can't grow no more, if you feel like you can't grow no more, then it ain't no point in existing. See what I'm saying? You can always learn from any entity. You know what I'm saying? Don't take nothing that's negative or positive. Everything is neutral. The energy is neutral. You just got to figure out what to do with it. It don't matter what intent they had behind it. When you realize how much power you got, you can change that. You know what I'm saying? Energy is energy. It can't be destroyed nor created. So you just got to learn how, you know. I'm at the point right now where I just want to learn as much as I can from everybody that I can and grow. After finding out what I truly am and what I'm truly capable of, it's like it's no limit now. I want to know everything. You know what I'm saying? I really want to know everything. It's all love. I say. So, and at the same time, cause I know they cut this out too. Like I said, it don't matter what branch of the military you in, right? So when you go into a reception, it's gonna be a point where they're gonna take whatever group of y'all platoon, whatever, however you want to phrase it, and you gonna go and do, like, they're gonna take you into this auditorium like thing, and you gonna watch this. I don't know. They got like this little image on the screen. They gonna put on some frequencies. That's what it is. You can say sound, but they gonna put on some frequencies, and they gonna tell you to close your eye, relax, woo, 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 and then you gonna wake up and you gonna be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like that shit right there, that was like one of the first things that happened. That was one of the first things that happened right there. And I ain't realized what the fuck that was until a lot later. But they put us in a whole trance in that motherfucker. That shit real. That shit be real. Oh crap. It's the reason why they be muting that shit. Oh cap. Can't say certain things. Can't say certain things. You gonna get banned. Okay, that's cool. So my little, I guess, advice to anybody, you can take it or leave it, you know what I'm saying, use your discernment, is to do as much research at this point in time right now, because we are in the age of Aquarius, so it's out there. So just do as much research as you can, use your discernment, you know what I'm saying, figure out and remember who you are, so you can remember what you're supposed to be doing. Gotta remember what you're here for, so you can go ahead and play your role. It's a lot of us that we waking up and stuff, and we want to do something, but we don't even know what we're supposed to be doing right now. You know what I'm saying? We want to do something, and we putting our energy into every other entity except for ourselves. See what I'm saying? That's what I had to stop doing. I'm a Pisces, so I'm an empath, and we tend to live through other people. We tend to do any and everything to help and please other people, and we don't even realize, like, we haven't even stopped to help ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So like, I had to gain balance, because although I'm a Pisces, you know, you got 3 signs, right? I'm a Pisces under the sun, under the moon, but my rising sign is a fire sign. So I had to realize what, you know, what all the qualities was of the fire sign. Boom, find my balance, just like that. And it ain't just like that. That shit ain't, you know, it ain't easy or nothing like that. Like I say, you gotta go within, and it's different for everybody. And I'm still not at perfect balance. So, you know what I'm saying? But that'll be my little advice, man, for everybody. If y'all got any questions, she asked me something. If I know it, I answer. If not, we both gotta do the research. But I do know a little about a lot. I do know a little about a lot. What's going on, man? What's up, Black Guns? I be hearing you speak a lot, man. You be having a lot of good shit. You be having a lot of good shit. I love listening to y'all guys. Anybody that's watching religious, I still religious. Y'all believe in any other God other than yourself? I I used to. I used to give praise to Jesus every day. Every day. I know the struggle. I come from that. Baptism, Christianity. Stuff wasn't adding up. I started asking questions. Like, hold on. What? Preacher get up there and contradict themselves every Sunday. If you stop and ask questions, then powerful. Powerful, man. Yeah. Spills. We speaking spills every day. And I'm just talking my shit right now. I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? But we speak spills every day, so we got to be careful on what we say. I just said that because I just said hell yeah. So I'm really talking to myself, but I'm speaking to everyone. We definitely got to be careful. English language powerful. Real shit. Help somebody. Help a random person. Tell a random person, hey, you know what I'm saying? Live in your divinity. Live in your divinity. Use protection. Use protection. There's a whole lot of entities that I heard that jump on your energy because you vibrating high. Definitely got to be aware of that. You get a negative feeling out of nowhere, an illness, anything like that. It's somebody trying to get you. It's an entity trying to get you. Like I said, when the energy come in, you gotta know what to do with it. You can turn that energy into anything you want. So, no such thing as good or bad. That's a man-made construct. You got your yin and yang. Yes, you do got your chaos and your light, your darkness and your light, your chaos and your good and your peace. But chaos don't mean bad, right? Shit. And get in the sun every day. Look at the sun. Charge up your pineal gland. Put your palms to the sky. Charge up all your chakra points. Let your ether hang. Shit. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Let your ether hang. I got mine wrapped up right now. I ain't in the sun right now. Awakening gonna be different for everybody. So your family, they gonna look at you crazy. They gonna think you crazy sometimes. When you get to telling them certain things, they gonna think you crazy and bitch. I done got into it with my mama. I don't know how many times. My granny speaking some truth, and you know, at the end of the day, you can't force no knowledge on nobody. I had to understand that. Then I had to realize it ain't. Like, it might not be for you to wake them up, even though you can have all the knowledge. You can know how to explain it perfectly. You know what I'm saying? But it might not be for you. You know what I'm saying? It might be for a whole nother entity or something to actually happen in that person's life for them to get a deeper understanding of what's actually going on. You know what I'm saying? So like, I had to realize you can't force nothing. Boom. If they don't want it, they don't want it. But at the same time, you heard me. So if something sink in, that means it's a part of you that want to know what's going on. And I get those people, type of people all the time. Like, and how I test a person is, boom, because if I say something and then the person get to ask me questions and stuff, okay, we'll vibe, have a little conversation. But then I cut it off and I'll be like, okay, go do you some research. I give you some starting points, but go do you some research. Here, go look this up, this up. And if that person go do that, that'll let me know that that person actually want that knowledge for themselves. They trying to grow, or it's something in them that don't understand what's going on in this world, and they trying to understand what's going on. Like, so, and with that, you gonna take out by yourself. Like, you don't really need nobody to hold your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got my little references and stuff, like when my auntie was giving me game and stuff like that, go look this up, go look this up. I took out by myself. Like, after I went to go look that stuff up, I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I couldn't believe what I was reading. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. So that just made me even more curious, even more curious. Okay, so what's this? What the hell this mean? Boom, got the Black Law Dictionary. Half the words they use on us type shit, we don't even truly understand what they mean. You get that Black Law Dictionary, you're like, damn. So this really mean this? Damn. And that'll show you how crooked the law is, or how crooked these contracts be, or these agreements that we always sign every day. We sign some type of agreement, whether it's a fucking subscription or anything, you know what I'm saying? Every day we sign an agreement. Ain't looked at the fine print not one time. It's 1,000 pages. We ain't looked at not one of them motherfuckers. We don't know what they talking about in this shit. We don't know what we done gave them the permission to do. Real shit. That shit be deep, but that shit real. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. These motherfuckers got so much control right now, but we gave it to them though. It's crazy. We give it to them. Same thing with our citizenship, just by signing the paper saying we Americans and shit like that. We giving them the rights over us. We saying we not responsible enough to handle ourselves or take care of ourselves, raise ourselves. We literally, that's what we saying. That's why our money is being held in the Federal Reserves and several other banks. You know what I'm saying? And when we get them our signature, we really giving them permission to go in them accounts and use that money. They using our money to take care of us, huh? But look at how they taking care of us. Look at what they doing. Shit crazy. You don't need no other entity other than yourself. You're a god or a goddess in real life. One of my people. You know it is. That sun up there, this vegetation, this plenty car. It's about all you need. And you don't even need this. We created this for us, but we don't truly need it. You know what I'm saying? We are the sun. We are the planet. We are the planets. Peace, goddess. Peace. Yeah. Might eat the pack down, okay? That sun now. Vibrating high. Alright, family. Peace. I say.